Episode 29 starts with some kids channeling their Junie energy, then Johann asks this question, the answer proving that Sundowner has a point. We then have a pretty funny camera pan to Richard just standing there, menacingly. That is apparently enough for an episode intro these days. Richard yaps a bit more about his ever so interesting life, in an admittedly okay scene, but it is quite soured by all the repetition now and beforehand. Then Richard talks to the Liebert family, which, as you can probably guess, are Johann's current parents. I can't believe that you could find Johann Liebert by just looking up a Liebert family with a son called Johann, that's crazy. Now there is a bit more to that. Apparently Johann inserted himself into that family by replacing the actual son without their knowledge? There is no explanation as to how he did that. In fact, the show makes it rather confusing by trying to explain it anyway. Also, Richard noticed this by being able to discern that the baby Johann wouldn't look like the Johann he saw. I guess he can just do that. The show established this little tidbit here, but I thought that had more to do with her being his daughter, not a skill he just has. So their actual son died as a little kid and then stuff happened? So the Lieberts do know?
死んでた。
ええ。ブルンタールで生まれた本物のヨハン・リーベルトは2歳の時に。
つまりリーベルト夫妻は死んだ息子の身代わりを役場の記録が消失したのに乗じてさも生きているように申請し直したということか。
おそらく。
それじゃあ今存在するヨハン・リーベルトという人物は一体誰なんだ？
Did no one know their child died? He has a fucking grave, it's not a secret, is it? No one else in town found them having a kid after the fact weird? I have many questions, and none of them are gonna be answered, so... Anyway, Dr. Irrelevant has his chat with Jürgens. We don't get anything out of it except strange presentation and him just sitting there while Jürgen kills himself. Once more, what an unprofessional facility. Then Johann shows up to have a friendly chat with Richard. Not only does Richard follow this guy along, but he also follows him to a bar again. That meetup plan happens off screen, by the way. I guess Naoki knew he couldn't write this to come off as natural in any way. Johann explains that the murderer Richard shot was one of the kids from 511, which Johann reveals is the real reason why Richard shot him. He just got that evil Nazi orphan stank on him, you know?
シラフだった。冷静だった。彼を処刑しようと思って冷静に引き金を引いた。違いますか？
違う。
なぜ忘れようとするんですか？それとも嘘をついているんですか？その嘘は他人に対してですか？それとも自分に対してですか？あの少年の罪は確定していましたか？あなたに彼を処刑する権利はありますか？嘘をつけばあなたの罪がなくなると思いますか？なんて重い罪なんだ。そんな重い罪を犯した人間が立派に立ち直ったような顔をして娘さんに会うんですか？
Richard then kills himself after Johann hands him a whiskey bottle, even though we just discussed that the alcohol really wasn't the issue here. This twist also makes the constant hammering of that plot point even worse in hindsight now, by the way, so congratulations for that.